Rattan Swordmen. There's a new unit. In fact, it's a totally whole new unit tree. So we start with Guerilla Tactics and Rattan Armour Design. And there you have Rattan Swordmen. They are strength 32, maximum level 15, leadership 130. If we check a little bit here, check on the veterans bonuses. The soldier's life, increase health by 3%, nice. Movers 1, increase movement speed by 5%. I think if we check here, movement speed 5.5, decent. So then we have hone, each level increase slashing armor by armor penetration by 5%. That's totally 10%. Unlocks column formation, nice, so they can charge in tight. Each level increase minimum damage by 10%. That's 20% minimum damage. I don't know what difference that can make. Then we have each level increased charge damage by 10%. That's 20% more damage there. Each level reduced charge cooldown by 10%. So that's 20% less. 20 seconds less in the charge. Each level increased charge damage by 10%. So same thing, yeah. So that's totally 40% when you got it. And elite, you have increased critical chance by 4%. That's not much. So up to there, it's very good. From this line, we have tough enough. Each level increased piercing defense by 3%. So they got getting more tanky. Unlocks Shilton formation. So that's also different. Increased slashing defense by 3%. Each level increased 2 more soldiers, so you can get 4 more of your soldiers on this. Increase block by 40, and they got reduced range damage taken by 10%. A new look, nice. But so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if you go up a line, you're getting maxed out on this way. So this will be your max level. Then you can't put any points down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you go this line, you can still get 5 over here. So 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This will not be increasing that's so you like the formation that way. Over to the stats comparing. So if you look here, we got iron caps and squires, ratatan and prefecture guards. I was thinking to compare. So ratatan have 5104. Iron caps have a little less, so they have 4923, and prefecture guards have 5719, and squires have 5943. Strange, iron cap at 28, 30, 32, and 28. So, and these can be 36 if you wish in strange. Then we have leadership wise, of course, prefecture guards and squires is Silveria, not chivalric, as these two are, and so therefore, and it's a decent amount of leadership for this kind of decent strong unit. Speed is the same of all, so they get more speed, 5% more speed if you're going both lines in effect. Labor, they have the most labor of them all. Doesn't matter because you don't use them in that way. Piercing armor penetration. I don't know why squires have that, but and have other stuff but slashing armor penetration. They have the lowest penetration. The blunt arm penetration. Same. Yeah. And then we come into the interesting part, slashing damage. Of course, Prefecture guards and squires have more. But they have more than the Iron Cap, so but they compensate that with this penetration, I think. So if it's a unit with very little defense, then Rattan gonna slash them. Then we're coming to piercing defense, slashing defense, and blunt defense. And Rattan have 588 in piercing defense, which is almost double than prefecture guards and squires. So they're more chunky in that way to resist stuff. And are really ahead, 3 times more than the Iron Cap. Slashing defense, not so much like but they have still more than they have less than Iron Cap there, but it's a decent amount. When it comes to blunt defense, they have the worst. So and when it comes to these units, you can trick the enemy by going to your barracks. We're gonna find them. Here we go. And you could put a skin. Like now they look like they would be prefecture guards, because it's the same shield. If you want to trick them that you have a stronger unit, or because if you check the shield, it looks the same. It's a different sword, but the same shield. People look at the shield apparently. I was thinking we're gonna have gonna check out how they look, how they are in battle. Therefore, I'm gonna do AI training camps. See how fast we're gonna get the match. And there we go. Biggest weakness is their great defense against piercing. This greatest weakness is fire. This is a mess to find every single Iron Cap we have. Need to go over. There we got Iron Cap and we got the squares. There we go. We can start with the Rattan units. See, I went the upper line, so they can have the formation. They're decent on responding on the orders. I have been testing them out in fights and so, and generally Rattan units have a higher resistance, and this really shows that they are a stronger unit by that. Fighting iron caps. This is AI, but they shows a little bit how how much resistant they are. They don't do much damage, but they survive longer, which means they can do much more damage over time. Like, they can survive long enough to do enough damage. So I'm gonna change to Iron Cap instead. The charge. I'm gonna do another charge. They have 60 seconds cooldown on them. So when you have upgraded, and you can get 40 seconds cooldown then. Here we got iron caps. I have upgraded them max, so there are 32 of them, so it's kind of nice comparing. And when it comes to charge wise, they got just 18 seconds cooldown, which is a lot. So if you want to charge a lot, have the chance of doing a lot of harm, you going for iron caps. They are really amazing that way compared to the. I would like to see more cooldown on the Rattan in that case, or stronger charge. So compensate the 15, because I can already charge again. They die faster, meeting a professor theirs. So I'm going for the squires now. So head on, I would say Rattan is better units to go against pikemen, because they have a lot of defense against them. So kind of a pikeman's nemesis, or archers, but not fire archer, as they like. If you have problem with archers normally, fire archer generally, they was the nemesis of them all cav, and doing a lot of damage when you're upgraded and stuff. So this is yum yum for not for this unit, but so this have around 30 seconds cooldown on the charge, which is better than Rattan. Yeah, 34 seconds cooldown. 6 seconds better. Dying off kind of fast, but that's because they have crossbowmen in this way. So down to perfected guards. Perfected guards have this. When you have them maxed out, you have can hit double of amount of units, and they have also have drill and cover commander. So let's go. So they cover commander and so this is I would say is the strongest. I sure they have 40 seconds cooldown on their charge. So then I didn't have the chance to show off them, but we know all that they are a lot of stronger in that way. So for me, I had these units level up, and max level they going this line and have increased strike one single. Stats wise, they have like over 9,000 HP. Still this defense. Same here, but a little bit more. Can get. Oops. There we go. And they starting getting the number of HP still, and here comes the crazy stuff. So pikemen, they're strong against. See here, Rattan Armour is light and resistant to slashing. It performs excellent, but it's weak to fire. But stats wise, we see a piercing defense is great. That's maybe it should be that's there or something like that. Anyway, I like them. They're cheap. If you want to have a lot of units that's blocking and buying time, go for Rattan. Rattan is also from this region, Jiangyun. So if you want to do team-wise about it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you liked my personal opinion about it, my review of Rattan Swordmen. And next time I will go for either pikeman or viper bowman. So see you next time. Thank you for watching, and remember subscribe and follow me on both on Twitch and YouTube.